Welcome to the Push Podcast, where we explore ideas that inspire and empower.
Welcome to the Push Podcast. I'm your host, Losjudah, and today we're tackling a topic that's often easier said than done: the power of no. Setting boundaries to grow. Now, let's be honest. How many of you found yourself saying yes to things you really didn't want to do? Yeah, me too. It's like we have this internal struggle between wanting to please others and taking care of ourselves. But guess what? Saying no is not just a word. It's a superpower. Yeah, I said it. It's a superpower. So why do we struggle with this? Society, social media, and even our families often put this pressure on us to be the yes man, the yes woman, right? The yes person. You know, the one who's always available, always helpful, and never misses a chance to be the hero. But here's the kicker. Being a hero sometimes means knowing when to step back and take a breather. Because if you're running on empty, you're not going to be much help to anyone. Let's kick things off with self-care, for example. Now, I know that the term gets thrown around a lot, right? But self-care is honestly about preserving your energy and your mental health. It's about recognizing that your well-being matters just as much as anyone else's. Think of yourself like a phone. If you're not charged, you can't make calls, send texts, or scroll through your social media. So, why do we keep plugging into others when we're on 5%? Ooh, 5%. Next up, we definitely got to dive into understanding your limits. Everyone has a different capacity for handling obligations. Some people thrive on being busy, while others feel overwhelmed by a packed calendar. So take a moment to ask yourself, what are your limits? What feels manageable to you? This isn't about being selfish. It's about being realistic, right? Now let's get into the meat of this. How do you actually say no? Well, here's a little tip. You don't owe anyone a lengthy explanation. A simple "I can't take that on right now" is perfectly valid. You don't have to justify your decisions with a novel length excuse. Think of it this way. Every time you say no to something that don't serve you, you're saying yes to something that does. It's like decluttering your mental space, right? Now, let's talk about balancing obligations. It can feel like walking a tightrope sometimes, right? You want to help your friends, support your family, and maybe even take on that extra project at work or through your business. But remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing what truly matters to you and let go of the rest. Lastly, practice makes perfect. The more you say no, the easier it becomes. Start small. Maybe decline an invitation that doesn't excite you, or say no to an extra task at work that you know will drain you. As you build this muscle, you'll find it becomes more natural, and you'll start to feel empowered rather than guilty. So, as we wrap up, I want you to take a moment to reflect on your own life. Where can you start saying no? What boundaries can you set that will help you maintain your energy and well-being? Remember, saying no is not a rejection of others. It's a commitment to yourself. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. I hope you found some value in this conversation about power of no. If you enjoyed this episode, please share with someone who might need a reminder that it's okay to set boundaries. Let's keep pushing forward together, one empowered no at a time. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves. Remember to prioritize your own needs. You got this. Stay empowered, everyone. I'm Losjudah. Out.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Push Podcast. We hope you found inspiration and valuable insights to help you on your journey. If you enjoyed the conversation, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media for more updates. Remember, every step forward counts, so keep pushing forward. See you next time.